just being on the same conversation, I find it very interesting to think what all you built in the US, right? Because for, let's say, building a township, you require a fair amount of experience as to how to do it, and there are too many logistics involved in it. But here you were, as young as one could be, and you were taking charge and taking lead on multiple incredibly mega structures that were being created, a community that was being built, people coming in, and to me, all of it just seems too much for a person to handle at any age. What drove you to doing it?
When Bhagwan is behind my back, I don't think of all that. I simply go forward. He guides me and I put it in a practical use. So whatever you saw was not just subjective, it was objective. And it was a synthesis of subjective and objective.
That's a lovely way to put it.
We are used to only see subjective or objective. But together, no. And Bhagwan taught me that look at life as a whole, where life is there and death is there.
And just now that you speak about it, would it be right to say that a lot of the confidence that you have also comes from Bhagwan Rajneesh?
Absolutely. No doubt. No doubt.
So would it be right to say that some of the things that you've said in the interviews that we youngsters, all of us, make memes about, have you seen any of it?
Not actually. For me, it is already gone, happened. But I hear from people like you, often young people come and tell me, it was cool, it was badass.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And sometimes I think about going back in it, and then I say, yeah, but they push me into it. The journalist of 80s, were being journalists, they have to be open-minded.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they were conservative. And they were working for conservative media. So they wanted to push somewhere. And Bhagwan had given me free range. He said, you be outrageous with these people. They don't deserve logic.
And outrageous and confident you were.
Right. When Bhagwan says so, he was my boss. I got to follow him.
Okay. So all that I have to do is to say that you have given me the permission as my boss to say whatever I want to say.
Well, but consequences you have to take also. Whatever you say and consequences come, you have to be responsible.
Okay, so it boils down to the same thing. I have to be responsible with what I say.
Right.